want to go back to that meeting that you do once a month.
Yeah.
And just give a little bit of an overview for the viewers on what happens in those meetings.
Okay,
what
good.
is the purpose or the mission of having that meeting every month?
And you chime in because
I will.
you're
We've been
active
there, and
participants.
Yeah.
Basically, the destinations and now hotels and restaurants and anybody who jumps in gather together around the table in the big room in Huntersville's Town Hall, and we talk about events that are coming up. The example that I generally use is when the library was going to host the early voting. Carolina Renaissance Festival, knowing that there would be a long line and that people were going to be bored in that line, they provided people in character to entertain the people in line. William Shakespeare was one of the people, which fit very well with the library theme.
Right.
But what that did for Carolina Renaissance Festival is it reminded people that we have that festival in our town. So while they're in early voting, they're also getting exposure to the festival. Carolina Raptor Center, they will take their birds, their raptors, and they might go to Birkdale to kind of enhance the shopping experience at Birkdale. But what that does for Carolina Raptor Center, it gives them extra exposure and helps them increase their audience. Hotels and restaurants are there because they understand that with all the events happening, they can create packages and bring people back to this area, increase our tax revenues, show people in the area that there's so much to experience.
So
that's what amazes me whenever we go to those meetings is you got Rural Hill there and the Huntersville Family Fitness and Aquatics and the Raptor Center and the Renaissance Festival and Birkdale, and I mean, it's a big group and there's a lot going on in each meeting. People kind of run through upcoming events and you know, it's really overwhelming. You know, I mean, it's very exciting.
It is, and everybody jumps in. Calico's Haven will say, "Do you need pony rides for the Presbyterian?" Free mulch, or do you need manure?
Yeah, right.
For your yard, which I think a couple of hotels have taken them up on. So it works out for everybody, and again, this fits in with our demographics, because we have so many families who believe that the more you expose your kids to experiences, the smarter your kids are. And we've got a lot to expose our kids to in the general area.
Well, there is a huge variety in Huntersville, from Rural Hill and their big festivals that they do, and to the Aquatic Center, and now Discovery Place coming. And when is the planned opening of that?
Actually, I don't really know. I'm thinking it's fall of 2010.
Okay.
We'll know as construction begins, but we will. I know Discovery Place Kids is going to be giving construction hard hat tours. So that'll be exciting, and that we've got a lot of large corporations who've donated to that because they see the possibilities. So I'm lucky. I get to be mayor of this town, and that's wonderful.
Yeah, that's
wonderful.
terrific.
Yeah, it's fun, and I'm very glad you guys are doing this.
Thanks.
Thank you. Now, are there any future plans you'd like to talk about, or anything up and coming?
I'm glad you asked. I have just announced that I am seeking re-election.
Congratulations.
That's
So I am thrilled about that. There's a lot going on. We've talked about the fun things, but Huntersville also does have infrastructure issues, transportation issues, the commuter rail, a lot that we need to follow up. And so I've done this for almost a decade, and I want to continue doing it. So.
Well, that's
a lot happening.
Congratulations.
So, well, congratulations to you for doing this. Thank you.
And in terms of all these wonderful events that are available in Huntersville, we list them all on our Lake Norman events calendar on lknsavings.com, and you can look at any given weekend or day of the week and find out about a lot of different things to do, many of which are either free or very inexpensive.